And I have to say, this docuseries is one of the best. It is amazing. And I've watched so many cheer series, so I know this is epic. Hi guys, and welcome back to the Cheer from Head to Toe channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Netflix series or docu-series Cheer, following the Nevada College cheer team. We're going to be getting into the nitty-gritty, and I'm going to let you know if this show is worth your time. But if we're just meeting for the first time, hey, my name is Caroline, and this channel is dedicated to keeping you up to date with everything UK cheer, because the one thing you're going to learn about me is that I'm obsessed with cheerleading, but UK cheer specifically. So if you want to follow me on this journey, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification button, because you don't want to miss a thing. But come on, let's talk about Cheer, the Netflix docu-series.
We can, we will, we must, let's get it.
So hey guys, Netflix has made a cheer series or docu-series called Cheer. It follows the Nevada College cheer team, co-ed cheer team, on their journey to the national championships in Daytona, Florida. It has 6 episodes and they're roughly an hour long. They are coached by the head coach and director Monica, and Monica has won 5 grand champion titles and has won 14 national championships. She is one of the queens in the game, and people respect her, and I think they also fear her a little bit. And it's watching her on the journey of coaching this team and getting them ready for Daytona. And I have to say, this docu-series is one of the best. It is amazing. And I've watched so many cheer series, so I know this is epic. The way it was directed, the way it was produced, like they really got down to showing you the heart of a cheerleader, what it takes to be a cheerleader, why we are so obsessed with this sport and why we fall in love with this sport so heavily, why we give our all, why when we go to the doctors and they tell us we shouldn't compete, we literally tell them, I'm going to compete. In this series you see the highs and the lows, you see what it really takes to be a cheerleader, and you get to see behind, you know, the social medias, you get to see who these people really are, the stresses they go through, the heartaches they've been through, that their lives aren't always perfect. Because I've seen a lot of these guys on Instagram, and you just see a picture and you imagine their lives are perfect, and you find out that some of their lives have been harrowing. The one thing I love about this show is, like, I love cheer documentaries anyway, but they really allowed you to get to know the characters, the people. Like Lexi is a character you want to know. Morgan, there's Jerry, who's amazing, and I can't remember his name properly, Diaries, but you just fall in love with these characters, and they all have such different lives, and you see some of them have a smile and you think, how are you smiling through such a troubled life? But they do, and how they just live for cheer, they give it their all. And through the series you see that on the Navarro team they have like 40 athletes, but only 20 of them get to compete, which is like, wow. So they are always like battling, so they're always on their A game. They have to be on their A game to stand a chance to even make it to the mat, because they don't get told if they're going to compete. They're called on the mat team until, like, I think it's like a month or so before, so everyone's nervous, and it's such a heartbreaking day. But you get to see it from both sides. You see it from the athlete's side, and you get to see it from the coach's side, like why she does what she does, and why it's important to push these athletes, and why she's so strict with them, because she's incredibly strict. The amount of time she makes them do full outs is just like till their bodies are aching. And like when they do something wrong, she makes them do it again, and she's like, do it while you're tired. She doesn't care. And then the team have to do like 50 push-ups. Like if a fly hits the floor or they do something silly, she'll make them do 50 push-ups. So this team, they work their asses off. Would I recommend this show? I would highly recommend this show. This show I think is a really good show in general. I think that's the thing that really impressed me, because I love cheer shows. I watch them. Some of them are dreadful and some of them, this was just a really good show in general. I think the people who made this really thought about showing the truth behind cheerleading, the hard work, the determination, the real life story of what it takes to be a cheerleader, what it takes to be on that mat, what these people actually go through, not just them at training and the injuries. It shows you the behind the scenes, what it took for them to even get to be on that team and why they work so hard. And it also teaches you, which I really like, is to not give up, because some of those people, they get on that team and, you know, she does it in like cuts, so she cuts people and they didn't make the first cut, but then accidents happen, as we know in cheer, and then they ended up being on the final team and killing it, and then something else happened, you know, someone else got injured and they had to do a section that they didn't think they were able to do, and they just take it on and they just nail it. But now they come so far in those 6 episodes. You see how far some of them have truly come, how they stayed committed, stayed on their game, didn't give up, and then they ended up on the mat. And I just really encourage everyone to get as many people as you can to watch it, even if they just watch the first episode. Even the first episode I thought was amazing and really helped to break some stereotypes that need to be broken. I think this docuseries will help break those stereotypes and show people, like the masses, not us cheerleaders. Us cheerleaders know what we do, but I think this docuseries will help show the masses what cheerleading is truly about and why it is so amazing, and why we are so in love with it, and why we find it hard to retire from it, and why we don't ever want to give it up. So it's a thumbs up from me. Watch it. I'm probably going to watch it again. I've watched the whole thing. I was in love with it. I can't wait to just watch it and watch it. And I fall in love with those characters. As I said before, Lexi, Jerry. I love Jerry. Comment below and tell me who your favourite character is. Let me know what your favourite part of the docuseries is below. Like I said, everyone needs to watch this, especially if you don't cheer. Do non-cheer friends to try and get them to understand what you do. Get them to watch this docuseries. I think this docuseries is going to do such great things for people understanding what us cheerleaders do and why we do what we love. So there is my review. Let me know your favourite parts and who's your favourite, I'm going to say characters, but these are real people, but people who we've fallen in love with. Comment below. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Subscribe and give us a like. Until next time, guys. Make sure you watch it. Go and watch it now. Bye.